In this video, we go through some of the basic setups after installation of the Onkyo TX-NR6050. For more detailed information on setup and installation, follow the link in the upper right-hand corner. For an overview of this receiver, click on this link. This is a unit that's available at Costco. I ordered it on the 15th of the month. It arrived on the 19th of the month. That includes a Saturday and a Sunday. When you first turn on the Onkyo, this is the message that should appear on the display screen. Go to your TV, go to the HDMI port that you assigned to the receiver, and follow the on-screen directions. One of the first things you'll need to do while going through initialization is to choose your internet connection. I would recommend going with Ethernet as it's quicker and faster for doing your firmware update. You can always change it to Wi-Fi at a later time. You can do that by hitting the setup button on the remote, which brings you to the setup screen on your TV. Scroll down on the remote until you get to hardware, enter, then go down to network. And at this point, you can select whether you're going to go with Wi-Fi or wired, then follow the on-screen prompts. Don't make my mistake and assume that by plugging in the Ethernet cable that is all you have to do. You still have to go through the on-screen setup for network. After making your internet connection, if you get an error trying to download the firmware, then check your internet connection again, make sure it's correct. And if that still fails, then you have to proceed to the OnkyoUSA.com website, go to the hourglass on the upper right-hand side, enter the model number, TX-NR6050. That'll take you to the Costco page. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, select the heading labeled Docs. Underneath that, you'll see Updates, select Firmware. It'll automatically start downloading. Once downloading is complete, you'll need to uncompress that software. You'll have an Onkyo folder. Inside that Onkyo folder, there'll be several files. You'll want to copy those files over to a freshly formatted FAT32 USB drive. Once you have those files on the USB drive, you will plug the USB drive into the front of the receiver. You'll get a prompt on the screen, and we tell it that we want to update. Remember, the enter button is available right on the panel, and we don't want to go via net, so we're going to use the down key. Let's see, yep, USB. And then we confirm that by pressing the enter button. And then it should update for you. Once it's done, it'll tell you that it's complete. Now you just put the unit in standby, remove the USB, and you are ready to use the receiver. To calibrate the speakers to your room, simply plug in the included microphone to the front panel. Place the microphone at your listening height and distance. So in our case, it's a sofa, and this tripod is at the height of our ears. And then follow the on-screen prompts for calibrating your system. It's important that there are no external sounds in the room while calibration is taking place. It's probably best that you leave the room during the test. Once the test is completed, you'll see a screen letting you know that calibration is completed. Then you can scroll by using the right arrow on the remote to see how the system has calibrated. In my case, these numbers are actually very accurate. Then you can see the adjustments it has made in either decreasing or increasing the sound output of each of the speakers. And when you're finally done, hit enter. The system will ask you to remove the microphone. Then it will return the receiver back to its normal operation. Now that the sound has been calibrated to your room, you may either like it or dislike it. But what this enables you to do is to change it to your liking. So some of you prefer more subwoofer. So at this point, you could say, no, I don't want to go with a -2. I want to go with a +2. So what this calibration really does is just neutralize the system to your room, and then you can adjust it to taste. After initializing and calibrating your system, you probably want to save all those settings. So go to your remote, hit the little star that takes you into the setup mode, and then go down to miscellaneous, enter miscellaneous, go down to number 5, which is lock, and then you want to lock your system so that if someone's messing around and they don't know what they're doing with the remote, they won't inadvertently change any of your setup parameters. To use your receiver, just pick a source, for example, tuner, and the unit turns on. Let's say I want to go and listen to some music off internet radio. Then I push net. I then come to the controls, push down, and we see that it is right now in the USB mode because it's queuing up. But if I keep on cursing down, I can go through my internet radio choices. Or if I go all the way down, I can go to my USB front or my USB rear and listen to any music that I may have connected to those ports. Selecting any of the controls instantly changes the output to that device. So here we have the Blu-ray, and instead of game, I've reassigned it so it's the regular DVD player, and how to do that is in the manual. Another thing you can do is you can select the level at which the selected source will play at. And again, that's also in the manual. And what's visible on your display screen is also visible on your TV and can be changed either by the remote or the onboard panel. Don't forget that the included remote can do everything that's on the front panel, plus more. Because my Samsung is an older model and does not have eARC, it only has ARC, when I switch over to TV, it's not able to switch over to the right HDMI channel. In this case, I'd like to see just regular TV, but instead it goes to the HDMI 2, which is what's coming from the receiver. So in this case, I actually have to go to my TV remote and switch it to a source. By using the remote, I can select either off-air programming or any of my streaming services, and the audio automatically plays through the surround sound system. Regardless of whether you enjoy CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs, streaming services, or off-air, having this receiver as part of your entertainment system will bring a whole new world of entertainment to your home. If you found this video interesting or useful, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, join the subscription team, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.